StormTracker Team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Sam Parish.
Well, it was another nice day across the area, a little bit on the warm side, but that's typical for this time of year. 89 degrees right now on the hour, dew point is 61, so it feels like 90 out there, and a relatively low humidity today of 39%. Radar is all clear right now, but that's going to be changing over the next 24 to 48 hours, and I wanted to talk a little bit about QLCS type tornadoes. These are the types of tornadoes that we dealt with the other night across the area, and we're expecting that possibility again for tomorrow. Basically, a QLCS is a squall line, a family of storms moving along in a line, and they can happen at any time of the year, and they form through different processes, and they sometimes can form bowing segment. It's in those bowing segments that leads to the development of QLCS type tornadoes, especially along the leading edge where there's kinks that develop in the line and rear inflow jets behind it, and those parameters come together, and that's when we start to see those tornadoes touching down. They form very quickly, dissipate quickly, and those are the kind of situations we're looking at for tomorrow with that squall line system. Now today we're looking at mostly fair skies. We have some clouds out to the west ahead of that next storm system that is expected to roll our way. The severe weather threat for tomorrow will basically be in the central and northern sections of our area from around 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Large hail, brief tornadoes, and of course strong damaging winds are all possible with that line of thunderstorms. And as we go into Friday, the risk spreads over the entire area. And again, large hail, brief tornadoes, strong winds are possible, and the timing on that is from 5 until 10 o'clock on Friday evening. As a result of all the storm activity, we're expecting we have a flash flood watch that is in effect for a large portion of our area, and that goes until 7 a.m. on Saturday. Right now, it looks like the heaviest threat for flooding would be up in our southwestern Mississippi counties. So the next weather maker is developing over the Plain States, and by tomorrow evening, here's the storms off to the north and west. That will roll our way as we go into the evening hours, and then it may reset up again for Friday afternoon with this cold front off towards our west. But then on Saturday, looking ahead into the weekend, that system will swing on by as we go into Saturday morning, and then it looks like we're going to be setting ourselves up for a pretty nice Sunday, and then the heat gets really turned up as we go into the early part of next week. Temperatures tonight are going to be down into the 60s with increasing clouds. Then the clouds will be with us during the day tomorrow with highs around 90, and then here comes the thunderstorms from the north and west as we go through time. You can see them rolling through mainly in the overnight hours here in the Metroplex, and then that will move off towards the east, and then by Friday afternoon we're going to see temperatures in the mid-80s, and then as we look at the next 7 days, we're looking at nice weather as we go into the weekend with highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s, and then look at this, we get into the mid-90s as we go into the middle part of next week. Stay with